My name's Trevor.
So foreign to our conscious mind. So foreign to our conscious mind.
And this is High Desert Tactical.
So foreign to our conscious mind. So foreign to our conscious mind.
Trevor here with High Desert Tactical, and I just want to talk about one more thing. I want to talk about my Sightmark laser bore sight tool. They make very different units. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but what this is actually a laser for bore sighting that mimics the caliber of the firearm you want to bore sight. So you basically got a shell looking object that actually has a laser built into it, and then you actually just load it into the chamber. You basically take the bolt, and you don't actually lock it down, or whether it's a semi-automatic or not, but you just like let it sit and rest in here, and this puppy actually, you know, sends a laser beam for about 25 yards out to a target, and then you take your scope, and then you just sight the scope to the target, and you just, so basically use like a gun rest or something, and then you just, you know, do the elevation and the windage, and you get it sighted in. So we'll talk about this here for a second and show you a few things. Alright, so here it is. This is the Sightmark laser bore sight. This is for the caliber of a .223. So it just comes with a little handy little holder. And so here's your actual laser. Okay, so she looks just like a .223 round. So how she works is you just basically unscrew the back end of this sucker. Now they don't have an on and off switch, so some people complain about that, but you know, I don't really care because it's not like I'm using it repetitively. So it runs on two little coin cell batteries. They kind of look like little hearing aid batteries, and they are what they consider a LR754. So that's what it says it is. And it's just a button cell. So, and you basically take these puppies and you set them in here. You gotta be kind of careful, because what people say is if you don't put them in right, you can get them jammed in there, and then this thing's just screwed up. So then you just screw it on, and there you go. So there she is. So it's basically good for about 25 yards. So basically you get your round put in, or not round, but your little laser bore sight. You have it put in, and then you basically find yourself a flat surface. You set her in. I have what they call a lead sled, which is like a gun mount, but so I just lay my gun in a lead sled. I aim it at the side of my barn at about 25 yards with a rangefinder, and then I just move the elevation and the windage of my scope right on there. And then what this basically says, that after you sight it in at 25 yards, it should get you within 4 inches at 100 yards. So, and I actually tried doing it with an prismatic scope that I have, that I've done a video on before, and check that out if you want. But I did it with that, and it got me within about 6 inches. But again, the scope that I was using was only a 3 power. So I mean, I would like to see what this would do with like an actual real scope, like a 4 or an actual like, you know, 14 by 32 or something. I don't know, I'm just making up numbers, but an actual scope. So there's a few things about it that people don't like. Like I said, they don't like the on and off switch, or not having an on and off switch, but I don't think that's a big deal, because it's literally a laser in the form of a shell. So you can't complain, and it's very easy to pull apart. You don't tighten it down or anything, you just screw it on there and load it up and let it go. And then the other thing too is they said that the batteries don't last very long, but what do you expect for a laser and little coin cell batteries? You're not gonna spend all day running it to sight it in. You're gonna sit there and get your scope sighted in, then you work from there. So, but that's the Sightmark laser bore sight that I purchased on Amazon. I actually paid 27 bucks with free shipping, so they're fairly inexpensive. And Sightmark actually makes full-on kits where you can get many different calibers for sighting in. So if you got any other questions or anything you want to say about this product, just let me know. So that's about it on the Sightmark. So if you guys have any questions on that, or you want to find any information, just let me know. Just leave comments down below. Like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And let me know if you have any ideas for videos that you want me to do, or any opinions or whatever. So again, this is Trevor, their High Desert Tactical, and I'll catch you on the flip side.